Well, from Oprah to Lindsay Lohan, what's in the stars for our favorite celebrities?
Well,
what do you
lots
think?
of people want to know, and our next guest has some intriguing predictions. Renowned psychologist Carmen Harra has written the book Holiness, Embracing the Sacred Unity That Heals Our World. And she's here with a look at what the future may hold. Ooh. Carmen, welcome back to the show. Good to see you again.
This is fun. I love the 10 show.
Well, we love having you here. You're a psychologist, so how do you come by your predictions for celebrities that you actually post on your website?
Because sometimes I'm using parapsychology. I'm fascinated with the ancient teaching of Kabbalah, so I'm introducing all those concepts into the field of psychology so you get a better understanding of who the person is all about.
And parapsychology, can that be learned?
Parapsychology is, I still think it's a science, because if you go back to ancient teaching, you have Pythagoras with the transmigration of the soul and the concept of numbers. This is something that should be implemented even in schools, in my opinion. So I'm one of the very few psychologists who integrates, but it does help. Parapsychology is something that does help to understand the person even more.
So do you follow some of the stories and a lot that's going on with these celebrities and then make your predictions?
All the time, because we are so inspired by celebrities, so we want to know what's in store for them and in which way we can relate to them. So it's inspiration.
Well, you're starting off with some very high-profile celebrities. I mean, we all know what's going. We will all hear what's going to happen over the coming years. But you have some interesting news for Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie.
Actually, a very positive news. I do believe that they will stick to each other. I think they will improve their communication. They have issues about listening to each other sometimes. I feel very good about her because I think she will do very well. You know, her career is booming. She will actually do better than him for the years to come.
Will they have more babies, I guess?
That's
a big question.
More babies. My feeling is that they are going to have 11 babies in the end, and they will finally, legalize and become a couple. I think they have the inspiration. They work on very high level of energy.
So get married and have more children.
More children, up to 11 children.
What about Courtney Cox and David Arquette? They were in the news a lot a few months ago.
I met Courtney Cox many years ago, and I do believe she's, and I actually predicted in 1990 she will marry a much younger guy, so I was very surprised of their split last year. My prediction is that they will go back to each other. They're so good for each other, and they're not done. So karmically, this relationship is not over, even if it looks like it is.
Well, the future is certainly changing for Oprah, and it looks like it's going to be very bright, even though she's shutting down her show. Her whole network's going on. Oprah is not attracted to money, but money is attracted to Oprah. Wait a minute, she's not attracted to money?
Money. So when you said Oprah, talking about Kabbalah, I don't know if any of you know, but Oprah is a number 4. And everybody who's number 4 have all the money in the world. Bill Gates is a number 4. Donald Trump is a number 4. Kim Kardashian is a number 4. These people make all the money. So think of your own divine code and put all your numbers together in your birthday. So figure it out who you really are. If you have a number 4, you're the lucky person. Meaning you will generate so much income. But I do believe that Oprah has some issues right now with this, with own network. And I think she has to reinvent this network in order to make it work the way she wants. And Oprah, she always has that kind of a missing issue with the family. So people have that missing in their life. They repress psychologically and try to get the most and the best
do you see her starting
in
a family
their career.
then?
I just hope for Oprah that one day she will do that. As much as I hope the same thing for Kim Kardashian.
Well, I was going to say, you mentioned Kim. I mean, what you see on her show, so she's always flip-flopping and she's unsure where she is.
So sharing the same divine code, it's interesting that she has so many insecurities for a woman who's so young and gorgeous and the most beautiful. And then she's always looking for perfection, looking the best and trying to create the best image. But I think when it comes to bringing someone in her life, those insecurities subconsciously play a role.
Well, it looks like Lindsay Lohan's always looking for trouble, and usually she finds it too.
She's talking about psychologically, there are 2 Lindsay Lohan. There's the Lindsay Lohan that is famous, and she's battling the fame, and there's the Lindsay Lohan, the young woman. She has all those psychological problems with sexuality, with attracting a man in her life, with feeling understood. I think she's not helped the way she should be. I think she deserves to be understood, and I think, unfortunately her career is kind of going down, and I wonder whether she will ever, rebuild that image, but I think she needs medication.
Well, one career going up certainly is Justin Bieber. You know.
Oh, you know, see the difference between the almost the same age young people, and you see a man who's so down to earth. Do you know why? In numerology, he's number 9, and that means he's a very evolved soul. So you see this very young man who's so outspoken, who knows what he wants, and he does charity at this age, and he will continue to do, and he doesn't have the problem that Lindsay Lohan has, so because he's so balanced and stable.
Well, maybe we can introduce him to Courtney Cox, and make that other prediction of yours would come true then.
Well,
Carmen Harra, Holiness, Embracing the Sacred Unity That Heals Our World. A great read. Thank you, Carmen.
Thank you so much for having me.
Coming back on the Jen Show.
Thank you.